And I'm going to do a quick intro. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Y'all can hear me okay, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, folks, today we're going to look at Google My Business. Google My Business is just not oh, I'm just going to create an address so it just shows up on Google. No, it's just not that. That's just the first step of the process, right? There is a lot more. It's an ongoing maintenance as well. So there is a lot more about Google Business that we're going to talk about today. Right? So Hannah, go ahead.
Okay. Okay, can I start, Paul? Okay.
Sure.
Okay. So good morning, everyone. So as Paul mentioned, today we're going to be discussing about Google My Business. So we will discuss what it is and how to set it up. Okay, so the textbook definition of Google My Business from Google is that it is a free and easy to use tool for businesses and organizations to manage their online presence across Google, including search and maps, to help customers find your business and to help them and to tell them your story. You can verify your business and edit your business information. Okay, so in other words, it is a platform for your business listings. So if you have a business, whether it's a click and mortar or a brick and mortar kind of business, customers should be able to find you with a quick Google search. So you want your customers to know like the important information or at least the basic information about your business. Okay, moving forward, your listing can actually appear in three ways. It can appear through the knowledge panel or in a local pack or on Google Maps. So let's start with the knowledge panel. So the knowledge panel shows up when someone searches for your business specifically. So this is how it looks like. Okay, so what I did here is I searched for Tim Hortons specifically in this area in Mississauga. And you can see here that there is a photo of the Tim Hortons in Mississauga. And you also have the directions, the contact number in the call button, and the website also, as well as the reviews and other additional information. And you also have the address and the operating hours. So at this point, I think you guys can gauge as to why we call this the knowledge panel based on the info that they have presented to us. Okay, next is the local pack. So the local pack is a little self-explanatory once you see how it looks like, because it will show you search results within a local vicinity or within the local area that you typed in. So here's how it looks like. So I just searched for Tim Hortons in Mississauga, and they gave me a bunch of Tim Hortons within the area, as you can see. For Google Maps, I know most of you guys use Google Maps to show the direction as to where your targeted location is, but it also shows like the branches or suggestions of a broader search. So what do I mean by this? So here in this slide, you can see that I just did a quick search for vegan restaurants in my place in the Philippines, and it showed me the different vegan restaurants in different locations. So I hope that makes sense with Google Maps. Okay, so moving forward, we will be discussing how to set up the Google My Business. Okay. Paul, are you there?
I am. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think we can proceed with setting up the Google My Business.
Okay. All right. So, well, first, I mean, I think most of you know how to create this, right? So basically, when you, let me, Hannah, can I share my screen here?
Sure.
Yeah, I don't have access to it. Can you enable the screen share, please?
Okay.
All right, let's see here. All right, so this is my Google business. So whenever you start your, whenever you want to start your Google My Business, so basically you need to obviously have a Gmail account. You need to have, oh, sorry. And you need to actually go to My Business, Google My Business. So business.google.com. You can also go through your email because we are actually live. I won't be able to share my emails right here. And so here you have all these options. So basically, as you can see, there is, you can actually add a location, add a single business. In general, we recommend you to add a single business rather than a group of accounts, unless you are really that big Tim Hortons and you want to add, 500 locations at a time. So Google will allow you to do this. Uh, so type your business, the business name and all that. So let's just say I want to have a digital marketing institute. Let's just say China, just for an example. Okay, I'm going to click on next. Okay, and my business is an education institution. Do you want to add a location so customers can visit this location on Google search when customers? Basically, you either, of course, you don't want people to visit, but this is an option. Even if you're an independent marketing agency, I would recommend you to put this because in this way, your address will actually show up on the website. So you can actually select, right? You can select obviously the country. The address and everything. So hopefully, I'm not going to go through that entire step. Right? So once you put that address in, they will also ask for your office hours, right? And then it will also ask for your phone number just to verify and everything, right? If so, Google have this automated process. If if they find this authentic, like in terms of address and phone number and everything, and then they automatically approve this Google listing. Okay, once it's listed, once everything is listed out there, so you actually have to make sure your address is correct, your website is correct, your phone number is correct, all of that. Again, they have this automated process in terms of verifying your address, once in every 6 months and such. Right? So here, so basically, if you look at our Google My Business, right? So again, every address is treated differently. All of this, so there are some verification required. So we're still waiting for them to actually, send the verification code. In that way, we can actually go, publish this as well. So we have requested this, the code and all that. So because of the pandemic, they're actually taking slow. Usually they will send a code to you. All you have to just enter that code and just verify that. So the most important thing I wanted to show is basically, you can manage your reviews, right? You can actually manage all your reviews here. You can reply to your reviews. It's highly recommended that you respond to those reviews as well. Right? So in fact, we have assigned a team here to actually respond to every review. So good review, bad review, it doesn't matter. You want to be able to acknowledge that you're actually looking at the reviews and such. Right? Very important. Again, as a digital marketer, this is something that you can offer to your audience as well. So here, okay, this is something that you have to do. Okay, so as a pre-setup, okay, now that all of that is done, so you need to make sure that your, the education service, all of that is, you need to add as much of details as possible. So guess what? You can actually create all the products on Google My Business as well. So this will actually show on Google My Business. Right? This will actually show on Google My Business. So basically, we have created all the tracks here. Right? If you're a restaurant owner, if you're doing a digital marketing for restaurants, so you should be able to create all these things here, right? All the products, all the listings in here. Okay. And any questions here? So if you want to add a product, just click on add. It will also allow you to add a picture, price range, description, and you can also put a link for your website as well. This is one of the important feature that you can actually put it on there as well. You can also share with other users as well. So you can actually share Google My Business. So there are other people in my team who are actually managing our Google My Business. Right? They literally log into Google My Business every day and they do postings right here. Just like the way we do social media postings, they create posts. Okay. They create posts, somebody posted this 4 minutes ago. Right? Um, so this is very powerful. So Google is actually giving you this information, about posting your content and such. Right? And again, so Google is the most authentic, website when it comes to, content and things like that. So this is all organic. This is not paid marketing. Right? Um, okay, so this is our listing right here. As you can see, right? So the way our information is displayed, right? And all these here, and there is web results, and obviously, there is a lot of information, right? This actually shows a lot of authenticity, like when it comes to, when it comes to people are looking for your business online, right? This creates a lot of authenticity when it comes to your products, who you are, and all of that. It just basically that brand recognition as well. You can also link to your ads as well, but again, that's not needed because this is something that you can actually manage from Google AdWords and such. Yeah. Makes sense, folks? Any questions here? Any questions in general? So Google My Business is a continuous effort, right? This is something that you have to do. I would say almost every other day. Right? Create new products, create new posts. In fact, you can actually the blogs that you create, you can actually post the blogs here on Google My Business, like in terms of your how often do you provide those blogs and such. Right? Okay. Any questions?
Yeah, my question is about do you think there's a correlation between getting a lot of reviews and being seen on the local search?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, man. So Google, just because when you're looking for a restaurant, when I am ordering food online, so when I'm looking for the restaurant, first of all, I will look at a restaurant which has a lot of reviews. Okay, that's my filter criteria. And then I will also look for the rating of it as well. It's like, hey, what's the rating? Is it 4.5, 3? Like some restaurants have a lot of reviews, but the rating is super low. Maybe it's a bad reviews. So you also have to look at the ratings as well. So you can keep every customer happy, and people will come. People will review reviews. People will comment, but I wouldn't. We have had situations with another client of ours where people are consistently like writing bad reviews, right? You have to one acknowledge it. That's okay, accept that there is an issue, and then try to fix those issues, right? That's what we do. That's what we do. I mean, as a business, it's like, hey, this customer has this customer wrote a bad review, right? Respond, apologize, and then try to fix those issues. Make sense, Joe?
Makes sense. Makes sense. And the images is the same, right?
Yep.
You kind of update it as well. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Hannah, can you